Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top two, maybe the top three.
And right now for the Trailblazers, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. They're not at the top of the standings where they hoped they'd be. They're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Dub, and it's Steele, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Portland, they've got Zion Williamson, and it's Akun Purcell in at the 5. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
That's the steal, and it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
Away team ball.
Five to shoot. Passes it to Dub. From past the arc. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. Williamson, the screen. Springer, the pass to Stevenson. Knocks it loose. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Williamson. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The pass to Dub. Driving inside. For the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Buford. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. Zion Williamson's ability to make those big plays that turn momentum in games is a concern. Coach said that Zion's teammates and fans get so fired up, you can literally feel the energy shift. We have to be ready to beat back those surges. That's going to be hard, Kevin. Zion keeps coming, and that keeps his fans in the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Springer, the pass to Purcell. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Defensive foul.
Unblockable unless they can
That's
get a
his
bigger
first
man
personal
on him.
foul. First team
And
foul.
he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Trailblazers. Shooting 1.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Dub, Buford covering, and he drives in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
To the wing on the left. To the middle. Williamson with it. Adriano. 4 on the clock. It's going to be a
24-second shot clock violation.
They turn it over.
Away team ball.
At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season.
They had such a strong presence in the paint. Just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Buford covering, pulls up on the elbow, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Here's Springer. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Williamson. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with the height advantage. The fadeaway was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
Here's Baker. 6-point lead. Here's Dub. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's May. The drive.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Williamson outside. Here's Springer. They need this. No good on the shot. Here's Adrian. Latre. Springer pulls it in. Tipped away. Here's May. Sinks that one from the post.
Assisted by.
He has 6.
The ball movement on this run has
Trail
been
Blazers
fantastic.
timeout.
It's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Your Blazer dancer. Look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
Let's take a moment to look at some stats for Williamson. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 25 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Now Buford. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Trying to get something going. It's tipped.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Takes a step back. Pass to Baker. Here's Springer. 25 points last year. And 3-pointers right on target.
You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
He sent the pick. Driving to the basket.
They have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Elbow shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal, second team foul.
With the turnover this
At the line for your Trailblazers.
Hey, Kevin, that's
at the line for 2.
Right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Has to dub. Jacks up a 3. Off the mark. Only his second miss in 7 attempts. Williamson in the post. Portland again missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
Right in the end. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team play hard. You know
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And there's the drive.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Inside. He gets the Buford. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business. And never
Trailblazers timeout.
To see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
It's time for T-shirt. Your Blazer dancer. Look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Doug. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in steals, 7th in scoring, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Passes to Banks. Now, Doncic. back at 5. Shoots from 12. Baltimore with the rebound. Dub the pass to Adrian. And the shot is good.
Assisted.
Adrian's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum here. Baker passes to May. The pass to Longley. Here's Baker. They double him with Stevenson. May. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 16. Doncic hits to Banks. Back to Doncic. To the inside. It's deflected. To the paint. And stolen by Williamson. Outside Banks. Doncic right side. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Pass to May. Takes a three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Banks. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Williamson. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Akun Purcell. They set the screen. Here's Stevenson, and there it is for him.
And there it is again. On a lot more possessions this first half. They've established great inside position.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, but also strikes you, Greg, as his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where a few men can slow him down.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Baker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. There's the pick. Kicks to Williamson. Outside Banks. Throws it out to Williamson. Pass to May. Wide open. And he nails the jumper.
Assist from.
He's got 15.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Williamson. A 23-point win against Indiana.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved.
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Doncic passes to Stevenson. Williamson with a screen for Stevenson.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body
first
and take
personal.
charge.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Quentin Grimes.
With 1 on the clock, the shot comes out, and that's it for the first quarter.
The first
What's been a
quarter
very
with your
lopsided
score.
game. Baltimore on top, delivering the blowout. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Your Blazer Dancer. your Blazer Dancer.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Baker out there with Doug, and it's May into the two-spot. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Out to the wing. Buford with it. Pocket 6. Williamson trying to free himself up. Buford's shot's good. Buford's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Trailblazers. Pass to May. The shot from 20 feet away. That one wide left. Trailblazers trail by 21. Pass to Buford. Doncic left side. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Portland with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Loads it up for Williamson.
The big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Baker. Buries it down low.
Assist goes to
And that's now 6 points for Doc.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Doncic gets it to go.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Here's Baker. Drills the three-pointer. Baker's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Williamson gets it to go.
That's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length. He's going to dominate any defender around the rim.
Up and no good. His field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. Now here's Buford. He's tightly guarded. Here's Grimes and a clear foul. Shot the triple. Go to the line.
That's his first team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Quentin Grimes. Taking 3
Highlights
shots.
last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Niggas died fucking with that old boy, man. Keep on playing with him. That they don't give a fuck about this. I can see Jay Frank. Two complete different areas.
And he's good on the first of 3. If you know a thing or two about being a floor general, it's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Dub the pass to Baker. Ball Baltimore moving that ball around. Passes it to Doug. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
There's a screen. Doncic. Portland again missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The pass to Buford. Back to Doncic. Poked away. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's May. Rebounded by Akun Purcell. Akun Purcell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic kicks to Buford. Loads it up for Williamson. Here's May. Makes it off the glass. 17 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Baker. Traps in the tray. Baker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he can find himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G
Portland with the timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Your Blazer Dancer. Look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer Dancer. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Akun Purcell, the pass to Stevenson. Here's Springer. 7 points in the game. Here he goes. Cantley makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Baltimore.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Buford. Oh, good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Baker. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. He was all alone on that one. 19 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Springer, the pass to Akun Purcell.
He sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Adrian, the 17-footer. And it's Portland with the rebound. Akun Purcell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Springer. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Akun Purcell. Now here's Buford. Starting closely. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
For Baltimore, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Dub, and it's in there. Dub's got 24 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
There's the pass to Springer. There's a good screen over Longley. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Baker passes to Longley. Kicks it to Banks. Here's Springer. Adrian with the rebound. Adrian's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Out left to the wing. Here's Baker. He's guarded by Stevenson. Baker with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the shot goes in.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area. Their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Dump the pass to Baker. Baltimore moving that ball around. And that one, good.
The assist.
He's got 21.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Pass to Barton. Here's the teardrop. Here's Adrian. 17 points for him last game against Toronto. Chalk up 2 there.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Yep, that one goes. Springer's got 13 points. Baltimore has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. That one drops for him.
Assisted by
26 points for Dub.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Three-pointer. Gets the back.
A three-pointer.
Player's got 9 points now.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Down low, here's Adrian. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
They set the pick. Leading the way. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trail Blazers. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Here's Barber. It's deflected.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Count that one. He's got 11.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside Banks. On the wing, Stevenson. From outside the arc. Baltimore with the rebound. Adrian's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Dub, and he jams it with authority.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's the screen. Barber. Portland again missing.
And the great shooters know they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the lane. Softly puts in the floor. Barber's got 4 points in the quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers in Indiana. Here's Springer. Launches a 3. And so it's Baltimore going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. And here's the trivia question for the night. Who makes the power rankings? The good people at NBA 2K, of course.
I think they could use someone with a little more knowledge, someone like the big Aristotle.
You'd really want to spend your time creating the power rankings.
Yes, I would.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Grizzlies.
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Ulig and Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the Trailblazers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. They've got Zion Williamson, and it's Akun Purcell in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. To the inside. It's picked off. Dub the pass to Baker. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Springer. 3-pointer. Buford shot's good. Buford's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Trailblazers.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer off block. Passes it to Springer. There's the pick. Bryant to the hoop. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there. He finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Feeds to Williamson. That's tipped. And the dunk by
Williamson.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Top the pass to Baker. Baltimore moving that ball around to the left wing. Takes the three. Cranes the three-pointer.
3 points.
24 points for him.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Loads it up to Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And there's the pass to Dub. A three ball. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Springer. Here's a clear herself. And
Away team
so
foul.
he's got the and one chance
That's
here
his
to make it a
second
three-point
personal.
play.
And of the last
At the line for your Trailblazers.
have come on the
At
interior.
the line
This
for
is
one.
just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
One shot.
And that one misses. And it's on the
Out of
bounds. The
bounds.
Trailblazers able to
Trailblazers
take
ball.
possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. And that one goes long.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
May passes to Steele. And it's good for two.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Inside. Here's Williamson. But Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
They double in with Buford. Puts up a three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Buford, and he's good at the ball. Buford's got 10 points in the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
They set the pick. Here's the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Play from Stevenson. Got a piece of it. Here's Baker. Buford's hovering.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers.
Doncic is checked in. Pass to May. piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Here is the two-game leaderboard with last season's top passing team.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Buford the pass to Doncic. Here's Adrian. He's got 11. Passes to Dub. The shot's good.
The assist.
Dub's got 35. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And the three ball is good. Adrian's got 14 points for the game.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to Doncic. Now Williamson feeds away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Dub's got 6 rebounds in the game. May guarded by Doncic. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal.
Baltimore making a switch here. Hopes checked in.
Checking in for the away team.
Here's Adrian. Off target from outside. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And there's the call.
Zion
Baltimore the
Williamson.
foul. This is his first
Taking
chance
2
of the line
shots
tonight.
Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Just wondering for Zion Williamson in his game, just how much more of it we're going to see in terms of his potential in the next couple of years.
Baltimore making a switch here. Neesmith has checked in. And both free throws good for Williamson. Baltimore has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. To the middle. Here's Tubb. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's his first personal.
It down with the one-hand
Shooting
One
for
of
the
his
away team.
favorite moves right there, guys. The
One
Grizzlies
shot.
shooting their first free throw of the evening. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Portland. So Doncic will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. There's the three. Here he's it from three-point range. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And when he's knocking down the triple,
Back it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
In the miss by Baltimore. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far. Just above 50%. Now the pass to Williamson. Adrian with the rebound. Adrian's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Neesmith, the pass to Dub. Shoots over Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. And the Trailblazers shooting it well here in the 3rd, about 50%. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal.
He's had a
Team
dismal second half. They did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
A different look now for Portland. Barber's checked in for Williamson. And Banks is subbed in for Buford. For Baltimore, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Pope. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Neesmith, the pass to Dub. Longley, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Pope. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. 2 on the clock. Offline from the high post. Portland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Banks. And the layup falls. Banks has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Pass to Neesmith. Baltimore moving that ball around. Longley against Pirtle. Neesmith, the pass to Dub. Here's Bailey. Here's Longley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Pass to Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Now, here's Neesmith. Not a lot of room. Here's Longley. And it's Portland with the rebound. Back to Banks. Doncic right side. Again, the trail goes to score.
Could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Hope the pass to Bailey. Down low. From 8. And that one drops for Longley's got his second basket of the game.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Here's Doncic. A beautiful reverse.
Switch up his speed there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Pope. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And you got to give appreciation to how Myrtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
And the basketball to the paint. Nice shot by
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Dub, guarded by Doncic. Dub, the pass to Neesmith. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Doncic against Longley. 7 buckets, 7 for 15 in this game.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Now, here's Neesmith. Pass to Longley. Over to the left wing. Here's Pope. Target with his 3. Portland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Butler. Butler's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Dump the pass to Pope. Shoots over Banks. Good on the 13-footer.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And here is Doncic. Here's the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Got it up. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's
the end of three.
by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on,
We have the chance
give it
now,
up
folks.
for
Golden
your
State Farm, our
Blazers
sixth of the
dancer.
game.
And he sliced with the wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's with great passing. The Luka right there dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Grizzlies shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Neesmith, and it's Steele, and at the center, locking down the middle. Neesmith, the pass to inside. Solid play in the block, and that one's good. So it's Portland now. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative. I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
I'm saying we wasn't there, Rambo. I was there. I didn't stop at all that come. Bro, I'm talking about what you see when it first come in and say everybody chill. She even together. Like, man, your wife like
Here's Pope. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Passes it to Steele to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. And sends it back. Post shot is good. Trailblazers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Springer. No good from 11 feet. About a minute and a half in. Pass to Pope. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Bailey passes to Steele. Over Warren. That shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. The pass to Springer. The dish to Ward. To the right side. Here's Grimes. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pope. Passes it to Steele. Now, here's Neesmith. Out to the right wing. Here's Pope. And that took off the shot. 24-second violation.
Blazers ball.
Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Springer. Here's McBride. Misses the three. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
Trailblazers foul.
I would, based on how
That's
I
his
played.
first
But
personal.
if you grew up in
First
this era,
team
this
foul.
is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end